guys, it's Val. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have been here before. Today, first of all, I am feeling a whole lot better than I was in my last video. If you saw it, I was incredibly sick, and yeah, you could definitely tell. But today I'm much better. I still have a little bit of a raspy voice, but I feel better, so that's all that matters. And today I am here doing my empties from probably the last 2-3 months or so, and a lot of them I figured out that I have thrown away, which is really upsetting, but I did remember to keep some of them, so that is what we will be discussing today. So first of all, we're going to start with this e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I use this a lot. Obviously, it's empty. It took a long time because it takes a long time to go through an under eye primer because you only use the tiniest bit. However, I really don't feel like it did too much. Yeah. I don't think it really held on to my makeup or concealer anymore underneath the eyes. It did add a little bit of moisture, which it is hydrating, it says, which I agree with, but I don't think it's the best thing out there. Granted, it's only a few dollars, so will I repurchase? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Let's be honest with ourselves. Next, we have two mascaras. One is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This has pretty much been talked to death here on YouTube. As you can see, mine is like worn off because I've had it probably way too long now. It does dry out really, really quickly. But I do like how much volume this really does give your lashes. It just makes them go, whoo. Wow, I sounded like an owl. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'll definitely repurchase this. It's only like $8 or $9, so I don't feel so bad going through them quickly. Next mascara has easily become my favorite in the whole entire world. Will repurchase 1,000 times. And it is the number 7 in the really sparkly container here. Lash Impact Intense Volume Control Mascara. And oh my gosh, I got this in like some number 7 kit that was at Walgreens with a ton of different products in it. And this is the most volumizing mascara I have ever tried. It's only about $10. They sell it in store at my Ulta, but I've noticed they don't sell it online, which I'm not understanding completely. They sell all like the number 7 skincare online, but the makeup products are only available in store, which is strange. But anyway, this is amazing. I'm going to go buy one literally probably in like an hour here. I'm heading out to Ulta, so I will be picking up probably 2 because I think they buy one, get one half off right now. But it just has this really thick wand, and oh my gosh, I love it. You can definitely build it up. You can put 1, 2, 3 coats, whatever is your preference, and it just, oh my gosh, I love the way it looks. It looks so dramatic, but you can still wear it every day. You can literally pair it with any makeup look you want, and it looks so great, and I love that about this. So yeah, I've never heard anyone else talk about it, so definitely worth a try if you live somewhere where number 7 is sold. Next product is one that I hated. It's the Glam Glow Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate Treatment. So I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I actually got this in the, what was it called, like the top box that Rach Loves here from YouTube collaborated with them and created like a box full of bunch of products that she loves. So I got that because it was an amazing price for all you got. And I got this. I know it's supposed to tingle. I know that. It's in the name. I've read reviews. I've watched videos. It's supposed to tingle as it's on. This felt like my face was going to burn off, and I hated it. Oh my gosh. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, but this like hurt. It hurt so bad. So I don't know what it is in here that my skin does not like, but I tried it twice, 2 separate times. It was terrible both times. Oh my gosh. The pain was insane, and I never want to try it again. So this isn't empty, but it's going away because, not again. Ugh, hated it. Moving on to another product that I wasn't a big fan of, which is really sad, is the Hangover RX Primer by Too Faced. This was just a tiny little sample that I got in like an Ipsy, I think. And I did use it all the way up. It's gone. But I feel like there's been a lot of hype around this product, not so much recently, but definitely when it was newer. And it just didn't do anything for me. It says it's a replenishing face primer. I don't think it is. I do have really dry skin, so that could have something to do with it, but I just feel like it didn't add any moisture. It didn't do anything. Like, I didn't feel like anything benefited from using this. So definitely won't repurchase because it's pretty pricey, and no thank you. Next product we have is another number 7 product, because I've really been loving this brand. It's their Beautiful Skin line micellar cleansing water. I love this stuff. I don't think it's like life-changing in any way. I think it's convenient because it has a pump, and this is 6.7 ounces, and you can get it for like $10 at Walgreens or Ulta. So it's pretty inexpensive in my opinion, and the pump makes it so convenient. Yeah, it doesn't have like a strong fragrance. It doesn't do anything crazy, but it gets the job done. It gets off my makeup. It'll remove any like waterproof mascara, anything like that. So I will definitely repurchase. Like I said, it might just be because it has a pump, but I've enjoyed it. Next product I've fallen in love with, which upsets me because it's kind of pricey, and I don't love spending a lot of money on hair care. This is the Diva Curl Build Up Buster Gentle Deep Cleansing Serum. And when I look it up online, it's called like a gentle micellar water type serum. This is made to really get in there and strip your hair of all the, what it says, all the buildup from all the products you use. It's recommended to use about once or twice a week. And oh my goodness, my hair is, it's all, I think I talk about my hair in every video. It's up today, but this isn't naturally. It's just a big curly frizzy mess, and yeah. So I use a lot of dry shampoo. I use a lot of like leave-in conditioners, detanglers, hairspray, things like that. So it gets a lot built up in there. And I only wash my hair about twice a week because I just do. And I'm lazy, and that's what I do with my life. But this, oh my gosh, this made my hair feel so healthy. You could literally feel the weight lifted off of my hair follicles once I use this. It definitely strips it down of all the bad stuff, but does not strip you of the good stuff in any way. My hair was moisturized, it felt healthy, it felt alive, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. The whole like full size of this is like $28, which kind of makes me want to cry inside because I like affordable things, but I will definitely be repurchasing because it is worth it. And yeah, it's really great. I got this in like a little kit from Ulta for like $9 with like 7 different hair care products in it. Definitely recommend if you have not tried it, or if you have curly hair, thick hair, or you just use a lot of products. So while we're on the subject of hair care, I want to talk about the Batiste dry shampoo, but this is the beautiful brunette with a hint of color version. This is life-changing. I've heard about Batiste forever, and I don't know, I just never tried it. I figured it can't be that great. It's from the drugstore, it's inexpensive, there's no way it can be that amazing. But oh my gosh, this has changed my life. I literally am waiting on an order from Ulta right now. I bought 3 of these. I did fly through it. That's one thing. I flew through this. Maybe it's because I use an excess of dry shampoo because I don't wash my hair that much. But that is the only downfall. I went through this so quickly. But it's amazing. If you can see by the tip there, it definitely does have that tint of color. It is brown. So there's no white cast. And as you can see, my roots are very dark. So if I'm in a rush, I can just spray this, kind of rush it through with my fingers and not worry about there being that white cast or you being able to see that I use dry shampoo. You know what I mean? So I've definitely been loving this. It looks natural, it works quickly. And for me, I use dry shampoo to absorb oil. My hair gets super oily. This soaks it up like in 1 second. It's amazing. It does such a great job. I don't know that it really adds like volume. A lot of people I know use dry shampoo to kind of spruce up your hair and like give it some life. I don't know that it does that because that's not what I use it for. So I haven't really been watching, but if you like dry shampoo to absorb oil, go with this. They also have a blonde version and like a super, super dark one for like really dark hair or black hair, like a Deeply Divine one, I think is what it's called, something like that. So yeah, definitely worth a try. It's inexpensive and it worked amazingly for me. This is another pricey one. This is the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer. And I know that name sounds a little crazy. I've talked about it in a few different videos I've made. It's amazing. I do have a little bit left in there if you can see around the edges there. I already have a backup, so don't worry about that. This is amazing. It smells so refreshing and I enjoy putting it on. I use this, okay, so I don't think it's the most moisturizer in the whole world, you know? But what I love about it is it does hydrate your skin and it does leave it looking matte. You know how a lot of moisturizers or lotions, anything like that, even if they're amazing, they usually leave that like oily, greasy look on your face. You can tell that you used a moisturizer. This doesn't do that. It gives you the hydration, but it does leave you matte. It's the craziest thing. I don't know how it works. I will use this as a primer like all the time. My skin loves it. It's amazing. Definitely worth a try. It is a bit pricey. This is like $34, something like that. And it's a small container, but I use Ebates to get it a lot cheaper. It is this looks tiny. It is tiny, but it looks super tiny on camera. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I received this in like a Sephora Play or Birchbox or an Ipsy, one of those subscription boxes, and I have fallen in love. I got it quite a while ago and I didn't try it because, I don't know, I just wasn't that interested. And finally I was going through and decluttering some of my foundations and I came across it and I tried it, and within like the next 2 weeks I used this up. I used it every single day. It really does look flawless. Granted, I don't really take flash photography that often, so I can't really speak to if it really does hold up and not have no flashback. I don't know. I don't use it for that purpose. I'm sure a lot of people do, and that's what it's made for, so I'm sure it does look great in flash photography. But just on a day-to-day basis, it looks natural, but it really does just even out your skin and look great, and I've really been enjoying it. So I will be picking up the full size, unfortunately, because that will be like, it's like $50, and that's so expensive. But I will probably pick it up once I go through a few other foundations. I will reward myself with that one. Next thing I have is, I'm dropping things. It's from First Aid Beauty. It's their Lip Balm Ultra Repair Lip Therapy. Okay. I used this up, which this is pretty big. So I have used it for a couple months now, and it's just okay. It's one of those things, you know how some chapsticks or lip balms, whatever you want to call them, they work, but then before you know it, your lips almost feel worse than they did originally? That's kind of how this feels. It's there's probably a little bit in here. It's super liquidy. It's super almost greasy. I don't even know if you can see that. It's just not my favorite. It does leave my lips feeling super greasy afterwards, and then after like an hour or so, I literally feel my lips hurt. They are so dry. So it works, but then it's like super, super short term, because then I feel like I've been out in the desert for 8 hours and my lips need moisture. So I'm not the biggest fan of that, as you can see. But, I mean, yeah. It was like $12, which is pretty pricey for a lip balm, in my opinion. So I would pass on that one. And then last, this is a candle, which I have to throw in here. I know it still looks like there's like half of it left, but it'll be gone before my next Empties, and this is amazing. This is from Bath & Body Works. It's the scent Campfire Donut. I have bought, I'm not joking you, probably about 10 of these in the last 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. I'm not usually one for sweet scents when it comes to candles. I usually like pomegranate, cranberry, fruity scents. This is definitely sweet, but I have fallen in love. It's my new favorite scent of all time when it comes to candles. And it's just, oh my gosh. It almost smells like cinnamony, but then at the end, like a hint of buttered popcorn, which sounds gross. It sounds like you would not like that. If you've smelled this candle and you get the same vibe, let me know, or let me know if you smelled this and I'm crazy. But that's what comes to mind when I smell it. I have burned, this is probably my fourth one, which is halfway gone, so, you know, I've been in love. And yeah, it's definitely an amazing scent to me. I like it a lot, and I will keep buying it every year. It is their seasonal ones for like Christmas time, winter. So yeah, I'll probably stock up before they completely sell out of it, just so I have enough to get me through the year. Alright guys, so that was everything for my empties this time around. I will definitely have more in the next few months or so, depending on what I go through in the next few months. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this or you enjoyed watching me, I would love it if you'd subscribe and become a part of our little family here. And until next time, bye guys.